Yo, here's how things are real in these streets. I always hear people joking about the fact that you go to these restaurants and the oxtail gravy scenario, right? People going up in there like, yo, can I get oxtail gravy? And then I hear some posts on social media. I can't believe they charging for the oxtail gravy. I can't believe they charging for the oxtail. Now, here's the deal. I'm coming in from the cold, like I told you. Some whack places that food's horrible, right? So, of course, I'm here. I'm getting it in. I'm partaking in the festivities. I say, yo, I'm going to get me some jerk chicken. You know what I mean? Haven't had some of that in a minute. And I went out there and walked into an establishment. Nice spot. One of the best. As a matter of fact, it's called Belly Full Cuisine down there in Miramar. Dope spot. And of course, there was a gentleman in there. Big man too, looked like a grown man. Looked like somebody's daddy. Looked like somebody, that's there and all damn thing. And I'm going, and I'm there waiting, and I'm on my phone doing what I do. And then the dude around the counter said, what do you want? Gravy you want? And you want brown stew? You want this? He's like, give me the oxtail gravy. And the dude was like, no, I can't do that. Not that I don't normally give out the oxtail gravy, but whenever protocol is once the gravy start go down to a certain amount, then we stop, out of respect for the people who are actually buying oxtail, right? So for those people who eat oxtail, I don't, but apparently it's serious business out in these streets. So for the people who are buying oxtail, I guess you don't want to go there and order oxtail and no gravy, right? Thing dry up. So the dude was like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm a man at the counter. Like, he soaked it in for a second or two or three, and then he looks and he says, you know what? Are you alone always giving them problems? And the man's like, nah, it's not that. It's just that can't do that. You know what I mean? And explaining why. And I get it. I've always wondered. Again, I don't eat oxtail, so it's not something that I'm going in there asking for. But I do understand the concept of if the oxtail, then I would oxtail gravy and then give out the oxtail gravy to everybody else. What happens to the people who come in and don't want the oxtail gravy, right? On their oxtail, what do they get? Right? Stuff is real out and it's real out in these streets, right? So again, remember, this is not no young boy coming in sagging. He looks like a grown man, look like a decent guy too, mask up and the whole nine, doing what he does, right? So he comes in, and of course, he's going back. He's like, it's you. Well, go on, Mish. Big up all the bus drivers. You're absolutely right. So dude was like, no, I want the oxtail gravy. He's like, sorry, I can't give you the oxtail gravy. And my man's getting heated. Are you always like giving them problem, man? Are you always like, I can't give you the oxtail gravy. Just protocol. On a general, I would, but it's low. And he's opening it up and showing. I'm like, yo, it's low. So for the people who are coming and want an ox, yo, it started a ruckus, and I'm sitting there and I'm laughing my hands off, right? The man start go off up here, clot into the place, and I'm like, no, this is not grown man. This is not uncle whatever. He's somebody uncle, somebody daddy. So them man not go off. And he said some threatening remarks like he doesn't want them. I don't want that. I'm gonna leave. And the dude was like, all right, I'm sorry, man, but all right, that's cool. See ya. That didn't help either. My man was like, what do you mean? And he started going in. And it started getting a little hostile, like he's no threatening dude. Yo, I'll come back. And man is like, yo, well, I'm right here. You can come see me. He was being as professional as he can, and I'm trying to stop this now because I'm kind of like, yo, this is going too far right now. Mish, it's about the oxtail gravy, something I've always heard y'all talk about, but never got it. How serious the oxtail gravy is. Big man, that dude has got to be at least mid-40s, going up to the 50. Then it back and forth became almost like threatening dude. Yo, I'm coming back to get you over some oxtail gravy. No, I didn't know that the oxtail gravy situation was this real, right? So I'm going to call my finance guy up. I'm going to see if there's stocks out there in the oxtail gravy, because if people are willing to fight over the oxtail gravy, well, go on, Bernard, then it's got to be real. It's got to be true to the oxtail gravy. I want to get in on the investments, right? I've always heard people talk about the conflict with the oxtail gravy, but I never see it myself. I'm not willing to go to blows with somebody in their establishment. Hungry, but you're walking out of there mad. I mean, life just changed because you could not get some oxtail gravy. Who watched First 48 like I do? I watched First 48. I could see this, the episode where shots pop off, somebody's injured, somebody's hurt, whatever the case may be. And when you watch it and they trace it back and the detective is coming back to see what could have caused this. Did they have long-term beef? You know what I mean? Did somebody mess with somebody's spouse? You know what I mean? Is it gang related? Did somebody, you know, is it a drug deal gone bad? And you get your best detectives on the case and they research and do what they do. Comes right back down to it. Open up the files. It's the oxtail gravy. What, Your Honor? The oxtail gravy. How do you explain in court to the judge? Your Honor, a man wouldn't give me no oxtail gravy. So you're telling me you're about to do life in jail, right? Life in prison. Tell me how this all started. Well, I was just trying to get me some oxtail gravy. How in the hell do you explain to your family? How do you explain to your friends? How do you explain to the judge? How do you explain to the system that you are caught up right now because of the oxtail gravy, right? The oxtail gravy. Man, I fight over a woman for years. A long time, I see man, I fight over a woman I fight over a man, and anything. And I mean, emotional connections. And you say, boy, them never have to go so far, but emotions run deep. Let me tell you something. I have never heard an argument go so fast over a woman yet as fast as it did over the oxtail gravy. So ladies, when you out here in these streets thinking you all that, right? I'm fine, and these people gonna fight over me because I'm all that. You ain't no oxtail gravy. And I went home, I was messing with my wife. I was like, yo, girl, you better watch yourself. You ain't no oxtail gravy. You know what I mean? She almost slapped me, but I was like, watch yourself, babe. You ain't no oxtail gravy. You know what I mean? Check. Andrea Wagwan. It's a holiday season, ladies and gentlemen. We got joints for you, all right? This one right here is our brand spanking new one from Maurice Gregory. It bad. Mish, are you fighting over the oxtail gravy? It's serious.
I can still remember the 25th of December. I opened up my eyes to jingle bells.
Renault, yes, the oxtail gravy is serious.
The night before, so anxious, I tried to stay awake, but my eyes wide shut. I fell into a dream. Made